Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll see how to create a table in VBCS page and populate some data into it by using a business object. Yeah, to start with it, let's log in into the VBCS. Click on this hamburger icon, click on Visual Builder. So now we'll create a new Visual Builder application by clicking on this new. So let me give the name for this as my table demo, and in the application I'm just selecting the empty application. Click on select and click on finish. So this will create you the empty application in the VBCS. So now let's create a business object to hold the data. So to create a business object, click on this business object, click on this plus to create a new business object. Here I am giving the business object name as employee data. So let's give this as a employee data and click on create. So this will create you the business object. Now go to the fields, add the respective fields that what you wanted to be have in this business object. So let me create few fields. So I'm creating it as first name, create field, last name, create field, age, I'm taking it as number, field, mobile number, I'm taking it as mobile phone number here. Click on create, and next I'm taking one more field as email address. So that will be the email address. Click on create. So if you want, you can create n number of fields, but for now I'm taking only these fields. So as we discussed earlier, we are going to populate this business object data into the table in a VBCS. So let me populate some data into this business object. So to populate the data or to create a data, click on this data. So click on this plus to insert the rows. So I'm giving age as 30, email address as xyz@gmail.com, first name Ravi Kumar, mobile number I'm just giving as randomly. So click on add row. So this will add one row. So let me create one more row. 45, gmail.com. And I'm just giving the phone number. So we have added two rows to this business object. Now click on, we need to create a web application to show this data in the table. So to create web application, so we will clicking on this web application. So create new web application, and I am selecting here none, and I am giving name as my table demo. Click on create. So this will create you the empty web application. So we have created an application here. So once the application got created, now we'll try to create a table and populate the business object data into it. So before doing that, we need to do few more things. So first, we need to create a type. So go to type. In the type, we need to select from endpoint. Here, our endpoint is our business object. So select this. So select get employee data and click on next. So in the items, you select what are all the columns you wanted to display in the table. So I am taking first name, last name, mobile number, email, and age. Then click on finish. So once the type got created, I'm giving this name as get all employee data. So right click on this, go to code. In the code, remove this part. Now we need to create a variable for this type. So click on variables, click on variable, provide the name. I'm giving it as PV page variable ADP and name as employee data. So here the type should be array data provider. So click on create. So once this has been created, go to item types. In these item types, select the type which you have created in the previous section. And in the key attributes, we are going to select as index. So this will create you the array data provider. Now what we need to do was whenever the page opens, like whenever the page first time opens, we need to load the data into the array data provider array variable which you have created here. So to do that, go to event listener, click on event listener, select VB enter. The VB enter is an event which will fire whenever the page opens. So select this, click on next. In the page action chain, give some name as load data and then finish. So now go to this action chain, select call rest service. For this call rest service, provide the endpoint as your business object, get employee, select, and when this call rest service get successful, assign the data to the array data provider that we have created. So take the assign variable component, click on assign. In the right side, you will be having your array data provider, and in the left side, you will be having your endpoint data. So you have this body. So all these details you have, and here you have the data item 0. So let's give this item to data here and select empty here. We'll see this later why we have selected it as empty. Click on save. So whenever the page opens, the data will get populated into this array data provider which you have created. Now we need to show this data in the table. So whatever the data that is available in the array data provider, will show that data or we will populate the data into the table. So now go to page designer, search for table, drag and drop the table. So first go to general and make it as a grid view so that you can see the data nicely. And now go to the data. Here you click on this expression builder and drag and drop the array data provider that we have created and click on save. Now in the table columns, you will be able to see what are all the columns that we have there in the array data provider. So let's add first name first, last name, next age, next email, next mobile number. So you will be able to see that data is getting populated. So when we run the application, so you'll able to see the data got populated into the table. This is how we will create a table in the VBCS and we will populate the data into the table. In the next video, we'll see how to edit this table. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.